But you know and I know that not every child has the opportunity to go to school. There are many children who are running away. There are many children who are refugees. There are many girls in countries that don't allow girls to go to school. No, 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 no. Girls stay at home, they cook. You know, they must become wives and mothers. No going to school for girls. So not everybody has the opportunity, the chance to go to school. But actually, the right of the child is to have a good education. And we will look at certain people who will show us how important education is. The first person is a person called, can you see, I wonder if you can see and read this. Can you see this? Can you see this?
No, please. Can you move back a little, please?
Can you see this?
Is that Abraham?
Yes, Abraham Lincoln.
Lincoln, yeah.
Yes, Abraham Lincoln. A, can you spell it? Write it down. A, B, R, A, H, A, M. Abraham. And then Lincoln. L, I, N, C, O, L, N. Abraham Lincoln. Okay?
Because he would chuck you.
Abraham Lincoln.
You can't believe.
His story is from the log cabin to the White House. From the log cabin to the White House. He was born in a log cabin. A log cabin in America is like a hut in Burma. In Burma, we build our houses of bamboo, right? We have bamboo huts, bamboo houses. In America, we don't have bamboo. They don't grow bamboo. So they build houses made of logs. They cut the log and they pile the log on top of each other. His house was very small because his family was very poor. His father was a farmer and he had to work very, very hard to feed his family. He had to feed his family. There were 4 of them, the father, the mother, the daughter, Sarah, and then little Abraham. The name Abraham is so long, so they call him AB.
Oh.
AB. Yeah. So even though he was very young, he was 5 years old or 6 years old, he had to help his father work. And the father would say, "Hey, AB, come here. You have to help me cut the trees today." AB would say, "But Papa, I have to go to school." And Papa would say, "Not today, son. Not today. You have to come and help me cut the trees. Maybe next week you can go to school, not today." So AB and his sister had to stay home from school and help the father and the mother in the house. And when they did go to school, they had to walk many, many miles to get to school because school was very far away. But because of working with his dad, with his papa, he missed many school days. If you counted the years, the time little AB went to school, for all his adult life, he went to school for only 1 full year, 1 full 12 months of schooling. That's all he had of what we call formal education. Being in a school with a teacher and with books and so on. He was in school for only 1 full year. But most of the time, he was working with his dad. But AB loved reading books. He would go to a neighbor's house and say, "Mister, could I borrow that book? I would like to read that book. Can I borrow it? I'll bring it back in a day or 2. And he would take it home and read it by candlelight. They don't have electricity. They didn't have gas, nothing to light the house but candlestick. So he would read by candlelight. Then his mother died. And then his father married another woman. And this new mother brought with her a lot of books. She loved reading, the new mother. She brought the Bible. She brought books about many fairy tales, stories about Robin Crusoe and Robin Hood and so on. And she encouraged him, come, AB, read. AB, read. The dad would say, not anymore. The candles are almost gone. No more reading tonight. And the mother would say, let AB read another 30 minutes. Let him read. The mother encouraged him to read, though the father didn't want him to spend money on the candles. And when he grew up a little bit more, he was a teenager, he liked reading law books about the law. You know, if somebody steals your hen, what do? If you broke a leg, what does your neighbor owe you? How much money does your neighbor owe you? He was interested in the law. He never went to law school, but he borrowed a lot of law books, and he followed this lawyer. This lawyer would go from town to town being a lawyer, and he learned from this lawyer about the law. So his education was informal education, and he became such a clever person in the law that he was elected. They made him a state senator. He became a state senator, and later he was elected as the president of the United States. So as the president of the United States, he could live in the White House. So that's why we say Abraham Lincoln, born in a log cabin, and then he went on to the White House where the president lived. So although he was born very poor, it did not stop him from becoming a learned person, an educated person, a person with an education. Now, as he traveled as a lawyer from one place to the other, especially in the South, he saw many black slaves. At that time in America, there were slaves brought over from Africa. The slaves had no rights. They were like the cows and the pigs and the buffaloes that you own. You can sell them, you can beat them, you can use them, you can kill them and eat them. They belong to you. The same thing with these human beings. Although they were human beings, they were black. They were slaves. So father, mother, children could be sold, and a family could be broken up. You never knew where your children would end up. And so AB thought, this is wrong. To keep slaves is wrong. In America, everyone should be free. Everyone should be equal. But not everyone agreed with him. The people in the South had slaves. No, we can't let our slaves be free. Who will work for us? We need slaves. People in the North said, yes, slavery is wrong. We have to stop slavery. So in America, when Abraham Lincoln, AB, became president, there was a war between the North and the South. And in this war, during this war, Abraham, AB, as the president, made a law. He said, all the slaves are free. Today, I free them. So Liberty Day, Freedom Day for the slaves. So during the war, the slaves were given their freedom. No more slaves in America. Everybody is free. So when the war ended, of course, they were happy. The black people were now free. But there were many people who hated it, that the slaves were free. They hated Abraham Lincoln, so much so that one of them, a slaveholder, shot and killed Abraham Lincoln. So he was killed after the war. But A.B. Lincoln, boy who was born in a log cabin, did a great job. He will always be remembered as the man who gave freedom to the slaves. So that's one story of a boy who had informal education. He did not go to school for long, for just 1 year. But he learned by reading, talking to people, by looking at the world around him. He got his education in an informal way. The next person that I want to talk to you about is a man called Sapha. Can you see it? S-A-N, San.
Mm-hmm.
Can you see? Rita, can you see? Rita,
Yeah.
can you see this? S-A-N, San, and then Crombie, C-R-O-M-B-I-E, Crombie, P-O-Po, San, Crombie, Po. Hey, is that John? Is that John who came in just now? Yes, John?
Yes.
Good morning, John.
Yes.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Okay. Son, I'm talking about education this morning, John. And now
Yes.
I'm talking about San Crombie Ho. Have you got the name now? Okay. Okay. Now, he was born as San Po. His name was San Po. And he was born in Gozu, a village outside Pateng. That is Basin in Pateng, in Burma. Have you heard about Pateng or Basin?
Yes, yes.
Pateng. Yeah. He was born in a village outside Pateng. He wanted to go to school very much. From Gozu to the mission school in Pateng, he had to walk 6 miles back to school and back home. 6 miles a day, 3 miles going, 3 miles back, every day during the weekdays to go to school. And he loved studying very much. The missionary, the principal of the school, Reverend Nichols, was very much impressed. He thought very highly of this young man. And when Sampo was 14 years old, he said, Sampo, come here. Yes, sir. Sampo, you will go to America with me and you will study there. Oh my, thank God. I'm going to America to study. I'm so happy. But I have no money. How will I stay in America with no money? Mr. Nichols said, don't worry about it. I will see to it. You will stay with Mrs. Crombie. And Mrs. Crombie will take care of you. She will give you food. She will give you a room. And you will go to school in America. But you will have to work very, very hard. Mrs. Crombie will ask you to do things for her. You will have to cook for her. You will have to sweep the room for her. You have to work very hard for Mrs. Crombie. Can you do it? Of course, sir. I can do it. I will do it. I want to go to America. I want to study in America. And so Reverend Nichols took Sampo to America, and he stayed with Mrs. Crombie.